All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. Big weekend for Journey fans. I've had some patrons that are asking me all kinds of crazy questions and have theories about what's going on. And, the rock media this weekend spent as much time on the dreaded lawsuit with this than they probably did with the actual performance and the two new members. Kind of like, yeah, Randy Jackson comes back to Journey. That's a big thing. This is Steve Perry's guy. And Narada Michael Walden, who is an absolute genius, architect, beast. Throw your adjectives out there because none of them are going to be over the top too much. I mean, the guy is... Look, they didn't do this the cheap way. And I'm not saying these guys are expensive. I'm just saying that they could have gone, my initial instincts were Nashville, safe, and they didn't go safe. They went big. Neil obviously cashed in on his relationship with both Randy and Narada. And again, if I'm Steve Perry watching this unfold, I'm thinking to myself, wow, Neil really delivered on this band. And wouldn't it be cool, because Steve is kind of a social distancer and has been for quite some time, that maybe Steve sets up a camera, has his home studio. Again, this isn't a reunion or anything. This is maybe a one-off thing where the cameras roll, they perform one or two tracks, and again, it's all for a good cause. This could raise a ton of money to help fight COVID-19 or to at least help people get back on their feet. Here in Florida, so many people are out of work. They literally just shut all the tourism down, and now people are trying to scramble to reopen, and people are probably overdoing it, showing up at various things. But look, there are a lot of people who are unemployed or underemployed right now. And to raise money and to have Steve Perry be a catalyst, and again, it doesn't mean Arnell is out of the band or anything like that. But this setup, the way they did this particular track, and by the way, Perry can call the shot. He can say, this is the song I want to do. They don't have to do Don't Stop Believin'. In fact, I'd like to hear something else. I would like to hear maybe some missing track from an album that nobody plays anymore. Or you know what? You know how Steve Perry did In My Room? I mean, they could just cover something they've never done before. And the three guys on the bottom half of this, actually, if you include Kane, you can include all of them. Neil is probably the worst singer out of all these guys. Sorry, Neil. But Neil can still do some fairly decent background vocals. But you got all of these guys who could harmonize. And if Steve wanted to do a Motown song or another Beach Boys track, holy crap, Batman, they'd be prepared for that. And it would be something that would raise money. And again, the interest in the band would skyrocket. It could mend some fences, legal fences, maybe not. I don't know. I think, when it comes to that stuff, it's amazing how dug in everybody is. But again, this would be an opportunity just to see Steve Perry, and people would just go out of their mind crazy for it. And in this situation, it's a win-win. And again, if Perry wants them to change a key or to do something to accommodate him, this, again, really lends itself to that very controlled environment for Steve Perry to, perform again. So anyway, the rock media, a little more interested in the legal stuff than they are in the new lineup. The legal stuff continues, and it's out there, but so what? So is this new lineup, and it's quite impressive. And, some of those writers at certain publications, obviously, you're going to dwell on the controversy because that will get you more views, more clicks, more reads, whatever it is that you do. And I understand that, people like controversy, and when controversy erupts or new things happen, people tend to be interested in it. And it's just, a way of life. So I'm a big fan of this group, and I love this rhythm section. And I'm hoping that they record music. I have a feeling they're recording music and that it's going to be killer. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks for watching and subscribing and getting a lot of, positive messages and so forth back from new patrons. Again, for $1 a month, you can join. And if you want to have a friendly conversation, and I emphasize the word friendly, okay? I got away from all the comments just, again, to go over that because things were not friendly for a long time. Things were nasty. So that's why I do what I do in the way that I do it. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon, so stay tuned.